Hi guys, welcome to the NiKo Show. Today we are going to talk about an amazing surprise that was revealed earlier this year in January. We are talking about the Blood of Dawnwalker. Yes, you know that game. You know that little game with vampires in it, which came out of nowhere. There was, at least I didn't know about it. There were no rumors, nothing about it. Just out of nowhere, revealed in January. Amazing looking game. Amazing look. At least the trailer was amazing. Now, why am I so excited about this game? You might think. First thing, it gives Witcher vibes. Witcher vibes. Now, anything with medieval fantasy and gritty setting, you will have me all over it, all around it. I'll be in it. So just to let you know, I have two weaknesses. One is survival horror games and sci-fi games. That is, sci-fi survival horror games and medieval fantasy games, which have some grittiness to it, which have a serious vibe to it, not something like, what did you call, some quests in Assassin's Creed or Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a good game, but I personally didn't like the tone of it. Anyways, I am again going off topic. Coming back to this topic. In this video, we are going to discuss about the Blood of Dawnwalker. Now, this game came out of nowhere, as you all know, and right from the first glimpse of it, I was excited to know what this game is about. Now, at first, I was merely intrigued about the game. That yeah, it looks Witcher-like. It has the same elements. And what's happening? When you see the trailer, it starts off like a standard medieval setting. A guy is running from guy along with a girl is running from someone, sort of running away from guards, I presume. And then they sort of assemble in the castle, and there where it is revealed that it is a vampire game. So that is what got me intrigued about it. So at first I was like, okay, it's just a standard game, sort of like Witcher, where you fight monsters, where you have. What excited me more was the details that I saw after the game's reveal was done. I went on the internet and I looked. Okay, who is this game made by? So it is made by Rebel Wolves. Now, interestingly, Rebel Wolves are basically Rebel Wolves is a team which consists of people who worked on Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk. Okay, and I think even co-creators of Witcher and Cyberpunk are in this company called Rebel Wolves. So this is why the trailer, gave me the vibes of Witcher trailers more so than Cyberpunk. So this is why I was interested in, and many people caught up to that. If you scan the YouTube comments on that video, many people were amazed. It gives me Witcher vibes. It gives me Witcher vibes, and then they saw it is made by Rebel Wolves, who has team members who worked on Witcher and Cyberpunk. So that is amazing to know. So that is why my hype levels went off the roof when I saw all these details. So at first, if you just see the trailer, you might be intrigued, but when you see that it has been worked upon by veterans from Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk, then it raises the hype levels. Now you can see that, okay, this game has potential. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss about how this can be the next Witcher game, or how it can compete with the next Witcher. Now, as we all know, Witcher 4 has also been revealed, and Ciri seems to be the main protagonist of that game. Now, why do I like Blood of the Dawnwalker, and why I think that it might be a competition to it is fairly obvious, because of its medieval setting, medieval fantasy setting, plus the gritty nature of it, plus the vampires. Now, vampires is interesting because if you are a fan of the Witcher 3 game, you know that it had a little DLC called Blood and Wine. Okay, that had vampires in it. So there was a character called Regis, and there was a character called Datelaf. They were both vampires. And so, spoiler alert, they were vampires, and that was an amazing story. For a DLC, that game, that Blood and Wine DLC is amazing. If you guys haven't played it, you should play that game along with its DLC. So, the setting, the medieval setting, the Carpathian Mountains, amazing. So, this is one of the reasons why I am hyped about it. And secondly, I told you that it matches the vibe of Blood and Wine DLC just because of the vampire settings and all that. And even in the trailer, I noticed that there are different kind of vampires. Did you notice that? When you see the trailer, you'll see that there is the main villain guy. I don't know if he's a villain or not, but he is the uh, head honcho vampire. Then there is a Genghis Khan looking Mongolian vampire. Then there is one knight looking vampire. So there are all kind of stuff that you can see, and that I am sort of intrigued about, and I would like to know more. That who are these vampires? Are these legendary vampires who sort of give power to people and then control them? I don't know. It all sounds intriguing to me. So that is one of the reasons that I am excited about this game. Now let's talk about the protagonist. Now you play as Cohen, they are saying, in this game, who is a young man and who has been turned into a Dawnwalker, as it is described in their YouTube description section. So, and because of that, and you can even see in the trailer that the vampire gives him the power. So you will be playing with powers along with sword fighting, which we are used to in Witcher games. So along with sword fighting, it is good to know that there is something more to look forward to in form of these vampiric powers that we can use. And even when you end the trailer, you sort of see the protagonist sliding down the castle wall. He's using his powers. Now it is not more detailed, but for a reveal trailer, this was quite revealing. It showed a lot of good things to get us intrigued enough, and it didn't reveal all the things, which I like about these trailers. And of course, there is still a lot of time left when it will be uh, released. And they also ended the trailer with showing that there will be more gameplay in summer of this year, so I will be looking forward to that. And so yeah, the protagonist has these powers. Now since he's a vampire, now it will be interesting to see, will there be any day and night cycles which affect the protagonist, or it will just be a standard day and night as there are in other games. So that will be interesting to see. Now on their website, they do say that the day and night cycle will come into picture. So maybe the protagonist will be weak, maybe we as a player will be weak during the daytime, and we will have more stronger powers or access to stronger powers during the night. So that dynamic will be interesting to see in this game, which really excites me, because the last vampire game which I loved was Vampire, or how do you want to pronounce it? It's Vampyr. It was by Focus Interactive, and guys, you must check that game out. If you are a fan of vampire powers, you should check that game out. Amazing. So this is the next good looking and good feeling vampire game to me personally. And of course, now I told you that this game is been developed by Rebel Wolves, which consists of team members from Witcher game and Cyberpunk. So that itself is also one of the reasons to be hyped about this game and to look forward to it. At least let's see what another universe they have. Now another thing which I noticed on the website was that they are marketing it as a saga, right? So if you read carefully through the website, it says that it is a brand new role playing saga. So saga usually is multiple games. I don't know how many, but a saga usually depicts that okay, there are more games coming. So that really raises my hopes up that this game is going to be good, because if they are planning multiple games, so they are going to put a lot of love into this project. So hopefully there will be more games in this universe, so to speak. It will be interesting to see how this game pans out, because if this game works out, it will be amazing for this new company to keep on churning out new good quality games, not half baked games. Hopefully the launch doesn't turn out as bad as Cyberpunk. But now I think, see, Witcher and Cyberpunk were two different beasts. So I think this game should launch without any issues, because these developers, these members of the Witcher and Cyberpunk team know how to design a medieval setting game. So I'm fairly confident that this game, Blood of the Dawnwalker, would be successful, and it will be bug free, and it would not be disastrous, not as disastrous as Cyberpunk was at launch. Now Cyberpunk is an amazing game. So now coming back to Witcher 4. Now from what I saw of Witcher 4, I wasn't that excited, because I personally loved Geralt more as a character than Ciri. But hey, come on, maybe Ciri is more badass, and Ciri was badass in Witcher 3 as well, but I sort of liked playing as Geralt. Okay, Geralt, or how do you want to pronounce it? I loved Geralt more, and I still love Geralt more, and I would love to see him in Witcher 4 in some way, shape, or form. So, coming back to the point, Witcher 4 has a lot to prove. Witcher 4 has a lot to continue, so to speak, because Witcher 3 has raised the bar of RPG games, and the only game which can surpass it is going to be Witcher 4. Now, with the Blood of the Dawnwalker in the picture, it will be kind of interesting to see that uh, how will it affect the sales of Witcher 4, and how Blood of the Dawnwalker can match up to Witcher. Because let's be honest, many people worked on many people who worked on Witcher and Cyberpunk are working on this game, so there will be some kind of an artistic competition going on, and we as gamers will also see that okay, these two games are turning out similar. So obviously, just like what happened with Callisto Protocol and Dead Space remake. Callisto Protocol released in the tail end of 2022, and then bang, in January we got Dead Space remake. So those two games were kind of competing in the same genre. So these two games also have a lot going on for them, and people are looking out for both the games. People are excited for both the games. From what I could gauge from the comment section, both people are excited for both games. So it will be interesting to see how Dawn Blood of the Dawnwalker stacks up against Witcher 4. It will be interesting to see, and I would love both games to do well. Okay, I'm not the kind of guy who would say, okay, let's Witcher 4 lose and let Blood of the Dawnwalker rise. No, both the games, if they do well, it will be a profit for us gamers. I mean, my backlog is already too big, and add these two games to it, it's a party for us all. So it will be interesting to see how this game turns out. We don't have any details when it is going to be released or any details about the gameplay. Now they did say that more gameplay reveal will be coming in summer of 2025, so let's hope that they reveal more about this and we get to know more about this universe and what sort of powers are we going to play with. Are there going to be some interesting monsters? Now in the trailer we do see a monster for a split second, so I am hoping there will be some interesting monster designs as well. So yeah, just keep an eye out for this game, guys. If you are looking something similar to Witcher 3, keep an eye out for this game as well. And that's it from me, from my side for this video. That's it. Discuss your thoughts in the comments below and let me know if you are excited for this game. I personally am. That's why I made this video. So guys, see you in the next show, and until then,